Hello dear students of grade 7 and welcome to the educational channel. Our episode today is about writing from Unit 7 Journey to the Past. Let's start with this question first. How was life in the past? Was life easy in the past? Well done. No, life wasn't easy in the past. Where did people live in the past? Very good. They lived in mud houses. So what did people do for a living in the past? You can find from the picture. Well done. They worked in pearl diving, fishing, and spice trading. Did children learn at schools in the past? No, children went to Al-Katatib to learn reading, writing, and basic arithmetic. Okay, so did people have electricity? No, they didn't have electricity. Did people have modern appliances? Very good. No, they didn't have modern appliances. Now let's talk about life nowadays. Has life changed nowadays? Yes, life has become easier and faster. Where do people live nowadays? Well done. People live in modern houses. Do we have schools nowadays? Yes, we have modern schools and universities too. Do we have modern appliances nowadays? Well done. Yes, we have modern appliances such as ovens and refrigerators. What do we use refrigerators for? Very good. We use refrigerators to keep food fresh for a long time. What do we use ovens for? Well done. We use ovens to cook our food. Today we are going to practice writing a composition about life in the past and life nowadays. Old people often say that life was better than nowadays. Plan and write a composition of 2 paragraphs, not less than 8 sentences, comparing life in the past and life nowadays. So, dear students, you are going to write a composition of 2 paragraphs, not less than 8 sentences. The first paragraph should be about life in the past, and the second paragraph should be about life nowadays. These guide words may help you. You should read these guide words carefully and understand them to use them in correct sentences. The guide words are simple, easy, lived, technology, modern, transport, move, and save. Don't forget, dear students, that your topic should include 2 paragraphs with 2 different ideas. The outlining is brainstorming, which means thinking of words such as verbs, nouns, adjectives, adverbs, and phrases. Then complete the graphic organizer and use it to write the first draft. The steps of writing start with the first draft, then editing and correcting the mistakes, finally publishing the final draft without any mistakes. Don't forget to use the rubrics. Check your ideas, coherence, number of sentences, punctuation, handwriting, spelling, and grammar. The rubrics is your guide to perfect writing, and it is your deal with the teacher. So make sure that you follow the rubrics correctly in order to get the full mark. First, start with your plan, graphic organizer or a mind map. Number 2, exposition of ideas and coherence. Your ideas must be coherent, connected to each other, and related to the topic. Number 3, make sure that you have 2 paragraphs and check the number of sentences. They must be not less than 8 sentences. Number 4, check that you have correct grammar and correct spelling. 5, make sure that you have clear and neat handwriting and correct punctuation. 2 marks to be deducted from the total mark for changing the format. So dear students, if you were asked to write an email, you should stick to the email format, and if you were asked to write a report, you should write a report. Off-point topics receive 0. So stick to the topic and write about the topic that you are asked to write about. Don't write about something else. This is how you design your paragraph. You should start with the topic sentence, which includes what is the paragraph about. Then write the supporting details that include the sub-ideas supporting the topic sentence. Then end your paragraph with a concluding sentence. You can write your opinion there. Think of words related to that topic. Now, dear students, you can ask yourself some questions such as, how did people live in the past and how do people live nowadays? Where did people in the past live and what did they do for a living? Think of the verbs that related to the topic life in the past and life nowadays. Well done. Verbs can be live, sleep, learn, save, move, keep, and change. Now think of nouns related to life in the past and life nowadays. Very good. Nouns can be life, mud houses, electricity, roof, jobs, schools, al-katatib, technology. Now think of adjectives and adverbs related to life in the past and life nowadays. Well done. Adjectives and adverbs can be simple, easy, varied, fast, modern, easily, and long time. In a mind map, organize your main ideas and supporting details. You should start with the topic, then write the two main ideas, then write the supporting details for each main idea. The topic is about life in the past and life nowadays. The first main idea should be about life in the past. The second main idea should be about life nowadays. You can come up with some supporting details such as for the first idea, such as simple and not easy, mud houses, no electricity and no schools, learning at al-katatib. For the second idea, life nowadays, you can come up with some supporting details such as easy and fast, modern houses and modern schools, technology and transports, and life changed. Now this is how you complete your outline. Let's complete the outline. You start with the topic again, life in the past and life nowadays. The first main idea about life in the past. The supporting details can be simple and not easy, mud houses, no electricity and no schools, learning at al-katatib. For the second main idea, life nowadays, you can come up with some supporting details such as easy and fast, modern houses, modern schools, technology and transports. Use the graphic organizer to make an outline for the topic, the first draft. So you will use the graphic organizer ideas to organize your first draft. Your first draft should include two paragraphs. The first paragraph should include an introductory statement about the first idea and some supporting details, while the second paragraph should include an introductory statement about the second idea, some supporting details, and a conclusion. Don't forget to write the conclusion at the end of the second paragraph. Now let's analyze the topic, life in the past and life nowadays. As we said, dear students, that the first paragraph should include an introductory statement about the first idea and some supporting details. The introductory statement for the first paragraph is: life in the past was so simple, but it wasn't easy too. The supporting details start from here. People lived in mud houses. They didn't have electricity. They slept on the roofs of the houses for cooling. Jobs were not varied in the past. People didn't have schools. They went to al-katatib to learn reading, writing, and basic arithmetic. As you can see, dear students, that we come up with some ideas from our mind map, such as number 1, So simple and not easy. Number 2, mud houses. Number 3, no electricity. Number 4, jobs were not varied. And number 5, no schools. Now let's start the second paragraph. The second paragraph should include an introductory statement about the second idea, some supporting details, and a conclusion. The introductory statement for the second paragraph is: life nowadays is easy and fast. The supporting details start from here. We live in modern houses. Technology saved our time. We use different transports to move from place to place easily. We have refrigerators to keep our food for a long time. Jobs are varied now. We have schools and universities to learn everything. The conclusion is: life has changed now. As you see, dear students, that we come up with some ideas from our mind map, such as life is easy and fast, 2, modern houses, 3, different transports, and 4, schools and universities. Did I make a checklist? Now check that your paragraph include a topic sentence, some supporting details, and a conclusion. When editing your paragraph, check that you have correct capital letters, correct punctuation, correct word choice, correct spelling, and your sentences make sense. This is my first draft. Let's check spelling, punctuation marks, and grammar. Life in the past was so simple, but it wasn't easy too. Can you find any mistakes here? Well done. Life should start with a capital letter because it's a beginning of a sentence. People live in mud houses. Any mistakes here? Very good. People lived in mud houses. Live has a grammatical mistake. It should be in the past because we are talking about life in the past. They didn't have electricity. They slept on the roofs of the houses for cooling. Jobs were not varied. In the past, people didn't have schools. They went to Al-Katatib to learn reading, writing, and basic arithmetic. Do we have any mistakes here? Well done. Learn has a spelling mistake. It should be corrected this way. Let's move to the second paragraph. Life nowadays is easy and fast. Any mistakes here? Well done. Easy has a spelling mistake. It should be corrected this way. We live in modern houses. Technology saved our time. We use different transports to move from place to place easily. We had refrigerators to keep our food for a long time. Any mistakes here? Very good. Had has a grammatical mistake. It should be replaced with the present simple have. Jobs are varied now. We have schools and universities to learn everything. Life has changed now. What is missing, dear students? Well done. There is a full stop at the end of the sentence. Now again, let's check our checklist. Ask yourself these questions. Does your paragraph has a topic sentence, some supporting details, and a conclusion? When editing your paragraph, do you have capital letters, correct punctuation, correct word choice, correct spelling, and your sentences make sense? Now everything is okay. You have to publish your final draft. This is how you publish your final draft without any mistakes. Now, dear students, we come to the end of our episode. In this episode, we learned how to brainstorm ideas, how to complete an outline, how to write the topic sentence and the main idea, how to write the supporting details, and how to use the rubrics properly and publish my writing. Thank you for watching. See you soon and goodbye.